Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to DeveloperMaroof. In lesson 2, we'll learn about variables in JavaScript, how to store values and the differences between var, let, and const. I'll also show you a quick VS Code shortcut that creates the HTML boilerplate instantly. So, the variables are like labeled boxes that holds data. JavaScript gives us 3 keywords to create them: var, let, and const. Var is the original keyword. It has function scope and allows redeclaration, which can lead to accidental bugs. Let was introduced in ES6. It's block scoped and can be reassigned, making it safer for modern code. Const is also block scoped, but it locks the reference, perfect for values you don't intend to change. So let's start by creating a new index.html file. Inside VS Code, if you type exclamation mark and press enter, Emmet will generate the full HTML skeleton which you are seeing. This saves a lot of time for the setup. You might wonder what Emmet is. It's a built-in toolkit in VS Code that expands shorthand snippets into full HTML or CSS. Typing exclamation and hitting enter gives us whole boilerplate instantly, no extra extensions needed. So let's add our data in our HTML file as we did previously. Okay, so this is the HTML file which we created yesterday. We will use same file, but this is the lesson 1, so let's keep it that way. Now let's dive into the JavaScript by creating script.js file. Script.js. So let's start with the console. So we should know which lesson it is. So lesson 2, variables. Let's put a declaration with var, let, and const. Let's put a comma here. So I'll start with var course title is equals to JavaScript. Not for beginners, let's say it basics. So var is a function scope, and you can redeclare it, but that can cause surprises. So this is the var variable, this is the variable name, and this is its value. So this value is stored in this variable course title. So when we say console.log and say course title with var space and comma course title. So if we check the console now, you will see this data inside here, because this value is stored in this variable and we are calling it in the console. So we should see this value in it. Let's open live server and see our result. In live server, open the console. So here you can see our first console, which we type here, the top one, and this is our second console, which we type here. As you can see, this is the course title with var as it is, and in our course title we can see JavaScript basics, because this value is stored in this variable. So it's showing JavaScript basics. So let's now redeclare that variable, and let's see what result we get. Redeclaration with var is allowed, but can be risky. So let's say var course title is equals to JavaScript essentials. Let's console it so we should see the results. Let's say redeclaration. Redeclare with var. Okay, let's see our results now. As you can see, this is our first console, this is our second console, which is this one, and this is our third console. So this shows that we can redeclare var variables. It's not a good practice to use var, but it is a low variable in JavaScript. You will mostly use let and const, not var. So next is let. It's the modern choice for variables that you plan to update. Let's start by typing the let variable. Let's say let username is equals to Maroof. Let's console it so we can see the results. Username with let is username. So you can see here we got username with let Maroof because this value stored in username variable. So if we redeclare this let variable, it will throw an error because we can't redeclare let variables. So let's try and see what happens. Let username is equals to John. As you can see, we are seeing an error, cannot redeclare blocked scoped variable username because that is a blocked scoped variable. But we can reassign this variable. If we say username is equals to John, we can do that. And if we console log it, we can see John printed. As you can see, username reassigned with let John because here we have reassigned the value for this username variable. So let can't be redeclared but can be reassigned, and var can be redeclared and reassigned as well. So this is a blocked scoped, this is a function scoped. So let's now move on to const variable. Let's say const channel name DeveloperMaroof. Let's console it. Channel name with const channel name. Okay, so as you can see, channel name with const DeveloperMaroof. So const variables can't be redeclared or reassigned, and they are the blocked scoped variables as well, like let. But we can reassign a let variable, but we can't reassign or redeclare this const. So we can say const is for values that shouldn't change or should be unique. So let's try const to see what it does if we redeclare it first. Const channel name is equals to something. So you can see it throws an error which says cannot redeclare blocked scoped variables channel name. We can't also reassign its value. It will also throw an error. Let's put the console and see the result. Console.log reassign with const. Okay, so we can't see the console log here because it's a constant variable and we have reassigned it. So that's why JavaScript throws an error. So now let me show you the scope demonstration of these variables. So let's create a function first. We'll learn about functions in upcoming lessons. Let's say show scope function. Let's create three variables with var, let, and const. Var old keyword is equals to var is function scoped because var is a function scoped, and let modern keyword, let is block scoped. Const is a constant keyword, const is blocked scoped as well. Now let's console.log them, old keyword, modern keyword, and constant keyword. So let's comment these codes for now. If you want to comment these codes, just select them and press command /. If you are in Windows, you can click control /. It will be comment out. So comment means to ignore these codes. So this is a shortcut for commenting a code. If you want to uncomment that code again, you just select that or just come to that line which you want to uncomment and press command /, and it will be uncommented code. If you want to comment, you can just come to the starting point and type // and it will be commented. So commented code will not appear or not be considered as code. So you can type anything here. Let's say this is a step 4 which we are doing now, which showing scopes. So let's say scopes demonstration. So this is a single line comment. We can also add multi-line comment. I'll show you how you can add multi-line comment. Just uncomment this and come to the first line where you need to start that comment. Let's type / and star, and then this is the starting point of commented code, and where you need to stop that comment, you just end it with star and forward slash again. Let's say here star forward slash. So whatever we write inside these symbols, that will be commented. So whatever you type here, it will be ignored. So let's now focus on our topic. So let's now also add some logs outside this function to see the scope clearly. Modern keyword and constant keyword. So these both should fail because they are blocked scoped. They are not allowed outside their block. Block is this part, this curly braces is a block. So this is a function, this is its block, and we declared these variables inside the block. So they let and const can't be allowed outside its block. So these both will throw an error, but these three, we should see their results in the console. So to see the result, what's inside the function, we should call this function. Without calling the function, we can't see what's inside it. So we can also call this function here. And if you want to call that function in our console, in the browser console directly, you can do that. So show scope, enter. You can see the results. Let's keep it inside our file. We are seeing these three that constant var logs, which we wrote here, but these logs are throwing an error because they are blocked scoped variables. So that was it for the variables. And let me show you the cleaner way to using console. When combining string commas inside console.log works, but template literals strings using backticks keep everything cleaner. So these are the backticks here. These are the backticks. By using backticks, we can write consoles more cleaner. So let me show you how you can use backticks inside the console. Let's remove this string and add backtick on the starting and at the end. So we can use the variables inside this backtick string by putting a $sign and curly braces. So whatever we put inside this curly braces, we can see its value. In our case, it's a variable, so let's cut it and paste it inside this, and we will see the same result. Old keyword var is function scoped. You notice this comma is also included in the console because it's inside our string. So whatever is inside, it will show in the console. So we can remove that. So that's it for today's lesson. You just learned how to create variables with var, let, and const, when to use each, and how scope and reassignment work. In lesson 3, we will break down JavaScript's primitive data types and use the type of operator to inspect them. If this video is helpful for you, like the video, subscribe to DeveloperMaroof, and share it with someone learning JavaScript. Jazakallah khair for watching. Allah Hafiz.